stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. It's Monday. Let me check something here real quick. Okay. How many members do we have? We don't have any new members. I'm the all-star contributor in my page. Wrong button. There we go. Mother's Day weekend is over. Everybody can take a deep breath again. We made it. We did it. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Now it's time to get back to stuff, life, the world. The world. So, I'm noticing something. A lot of videos out there about watch this Karen as she tries to get her spot back. And I'm going to tell you something. There's always something before it. And during those videos, the person that's being quote unquote attacked, what do they do before that? That's the question. See, what we actually have, we don't have a bunch of videos of people going crazy out there. Their buttons are being pushed intentionally. This is called gaslighting, and it happens quite often. These little tricks that people want to do, these social experiments. You're gonna get your ass killed, man. You're gonna get your ass kicked. Okay? Do not make me part of one of your social experiments, or we're gonna both end up in jail. I guarantee it. You will be going with me. All right. How's everybody doing today? Just saying, man. It's fake. What did those assholes do beforehand? They did something to set this person off. They didn't just come walking down the street and suddenly see something and do something. No, that's not how it works. These people were antagonized. All right. Welcome to Daily Trudge. My name's Dion. And then other people support. That's the worst part. Then other people support what the assholes are doing. Ever had somebody do something to you and you never got to tell your side and everybody was just like, oh, you're just a piece of shit. Yeah, it's happened to you. Okay. So don't do it to other people. Okay. What a great leeway into character defects, because that's what we're talking about today is character defects. Okay. We have a lot of character defects. If you think you sat down in the fifth step and found out all of your character defects, well, you're probably wrong. You didn't catch all of them. Okay. Character defects are a lot like the ninth step. We're going to take care of them as we go along. If we stood on that, we'd be there for quite some time trying to figure out our character defects. But what we're going to do is we're going to figure out at least a lump sum of them. Okay? And I'll tell you why, because I can tell you now what happens with a lot of alcoholics. We're extremists. So we go from being dishonest to being brutally honest, and we think it's right, but it's not. I have no right to put somebody else down. I have no right to take somebody else's fucking. I have no right to judge anybody. Meow. You are bored today, huh? All right, bugging me. So there is a reading. We have a reading today. So I thought I was reading the right one, but I'm actually reading May 14th on accident, but I'd already set it up, so it was too late to change it. So I just won't read it tomorrow. So. Reflection for the day: a very popular error. Having the courage of one's convictions rather is a matter of having the courage for an attack upon one's convictions, wrote Nietzsche. Maybe I'll understand that shortly. I don't quite understand it. The program is helping me get rid of my old ideas by sharing with others and working the 12th step. Having made a searching and fearless moral inventory of myself, having admitted God to myself and to another human the exact nature of my wrongs, get after that. Right. My wife's doing something in the bathroom, so she's getting ready. But that's not what it sounds like, so I should shut the door. Now, what's the point? To another human being the exact nature of my wrongs, and having become entirely ready to have God remove all my defects of character, I will humbly ask him to remove my shortcomings. Am I trying to follow the program just as it is? People tend to add a lot to the program. They, like the letter to alcohol. Some sponsors have you write a letter to alcohol, or it's done in treatment. I don't do that. It's not something I do. I understand the benefits of it. I certainly do, but it's not in the big book. It's not. I was not taught that as a sponsee. Okay. My sponsor did not have me write a letter to my alcoholism. What we did do is talk about death. Let's have the conversation instead. That's what my sponsor did. Instead, he talked about death. He said, you're going to die. You're dying right now. Okay, first off, you're going to lose your best friend. That's the first step. Then in the second, third step, we're literally killing ourselves off. Not literally. We are figuratively killing ourselves off. The death of the old self, being entirely ready. Same thing. Same thing. Okay. I believe in keeping this program simple. Simple. Okay. When in doubt, help another alcoholic. It's the only answer I got. It's the only answer I need. Okay. When I'm feeling down, I'm not going to write a gratitude list. That requires no action. Oh yeah, it is. I'm writing that. Come on. You're not really thinking. You're not really doing anything. No, that's not action. This right in your mouth is part of that action. I need to help another alcoholic. I need to get out of self. Out of self is always the answer. There's not. Okay. So what is entirely ready? Well, I think it's pretty straightforward. All of it, it's all or nothing. This is a black or white situation. Okay. There's a lot of gray in AA. There's a lot of gray. But when it comes to some of this stuff, it either is or it isn't. Okay. You're being given an option, but not too many options, because as an alcoholic, you're going to take it to a fucking extreme again. So we don't give you the options. We limit your options. We give you some options, but we don't give you all the options. Are you kidding? You picked the wrong one. You're an alcoholic, man. Your brain is going to pick the easier, softer way at all times. It does not matter how long you've been in this program. There is one part of our brain that will always look for the easier, softer way. That's the choice you get. Hi, Patricia. It's good to see you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So being entirely ready to have God remove all these defects of character. And what's the key word here? Well, it's willingness. Willingness is the word here. Right? But for an alcoholic, we've got to go beyond willingness. Willingness is a great place to start. We got but proof in the pudding. We got to go out. What we need to do after that is we need to go out and now test our new skills. We need to practice them. I need to remember I'm not the only person in this world anymore. Okay? This is no longer about alcohol. If you think this is still about alcohol at this point, and you go back to step one, you still have an alcoholic mind. Right? Stuff takes time, man. I know that AA will expedite it, okay? But it's already been expedited, and you're not going to expedite even more, okay? AA is what we call a catalyst. That means it's going to make something good happen faster. That's what that means. Good. It will not make bad things happen faster. It doesn't work with that. AA is a solution. It can't go the other side. It is the goodness, right? And for all good, there's evil in this world. We can't deny that shit. Can't deny it, man. I have found that fear and anger seem to be the hardest ones to let go of. Personally, I don't feel like fear is a character defect. I don't, but that's personal. A lot of people do, so I include it in so that, because I feel when it comes to fear is an emotion, not a character defect. I don't take my fear out on somebody else. I take my anger out on somebody else. That's also an emotion, though, isn't it? So I could be wrong. Either way, I'm giving it to God. Because I believe with fear, I get more courage. And I really want more courage because I have arduous things that I have to walk through. There are people in this town that I talk to that, we're trying to get things done. We're trying to get things done in this town. Yeah, it certainly is about your beliefs and having a good set of morals. Yeah. Yeah. Because I found like a lot of my beliefs when I got here were wrong. I was wrong about some things like how a man should act, how a real man should act. Okay? A real man actually has feelings. I have no qualms. I have no qualms telling you how I feel about something. I also have no qualms pulling out a bat if I need to. Yeah, I don't have a problem doing that either. Hi, Michelle. Good to see you. Happy Mother's Day. Happy post Mother's Day. Post Mother's Day. And I hope everybody had a great day. I really do. Um, I did, but it wasn't about me. So there is a little bit more reading in this. Today I pray that I may continue to practice the 12 steps over and over again, if need be. The program has worked for hundreds and hundreds of recovering chemically dependent people the world over, and it can work for me. You know, I'm one of those people where if it worked for me, it could work for you. And I know I don't look that way now. Should have seen me 8 years ago. You're not going to find any pictures. I didn't allow people to take pictures of me. I was too embarrassed. There'll be a couple. My wedding photos. May I pause regularly and check to see if I'm really practicing the program as it is set forth? Today I'll remember step by step, day by day. I know I am, because I am one of those people where I do nothing but work the program. All day it's all I have in my life, which isn't necessarily good either, my friends. Okay, gotta have balance, right? Like right now, I'm like intentionally looking for friends to hang out with. Can't find any. Things will work out the way it's supposed to. You know, there's something about living in God's will that makes everything okay. You know, I don't think God has brought us this far to drop us off. You didn't miss me. You're here right now, Ingrid. You didn't miss me. I'm right here. Live. In person. Yeah, here I am. I'm only at 18 minutes. I can go another 12 easy. You know that. On a bad day, I can go an hour on a good day. I'm not going to use up everything here, though, because I got to do Bill's story today. I have 13 people following the big book thumping. That's how many times it's been downloaded. That's the only reason I know. Actually, one's at 14. So it helped. That means that I was right. There were a group of people out there that were like, I need that. And they're listening to it. They listen to the second one, which means they listen to the first one. Right? So, you out of here. Okay. Love you. Bye. Mwah. My wife is leaving. Usually I have to give a certain required number of kisses. It's the rules we have. We're weird that way. It's how we get our needs met, man. We ask. We ask. Yeah. Hey, can we do this? Yeah, we can. Yeah. Because sometimes Dion gets caught up in doing his thing that he forgets that there's people around him that want to spend time with him. I get like that. So I have to be, I think I probably need to be a little bit more attentive. But what's nice is we can recognize those things now without, like before I would have beat myself up about that. Not anymore, man. Why would I beat myself up about that? All I need to do is change it. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm not the person I used to be. I don't need to worry about that anymore. Right? What else does entirely ready mean? Well, it means that we're willing to do anything to keep this merciless obsession away. And I'm willing to do anything. Okay. I mean, I have come so way out of my shell that I don't even know where my shell is anymore. Even if I did want to hide, I don't even know where it is right now because I left it so far behind. I didn't feel like I needed it anymore. Right? Yeah. A year ago, I wouldn't have been able to start meetings outside. Now it feels normal. Leaving on Tuesday and Thursday to go to the church feels normal, almost. I still get pretty pissy. My brain doesn't want to do it. It fights me. Yeah. It's like what people don't appreciate you, and it's not going to be the way we expect, and I have to ignore all that shit. I have to ignore it because it's not true. My brain is looking for the easier, softer way. What it doesn't understand is that character building is going to be number one in my life. Period. I have made that decision. I made that promise to myself. Some days I'm better at it. Like today, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I have no commitments today, which is nice. It means I can do whatever I want to today. You know, I don't get many days off like that. I thought it was going to be yesterday, but I forgot that I had planned it. See? Some weeks my day off is Monday. Some days my week off is Wednesday. Sometimes it's Sunday. But I usually only get one day when I get it for myself. And I have a lot of house stuff to catch up on because nobody seems to want to help me around here. So I will do it. I will do it. But I do stand entirely ready to do what needs to be done. I associate entirely ready with the responsibility prayer. That means if I see a need, I've got to fulfill it. That's my job now. My job is to be of maximum service to God and the world around me. What a neat job. That's my job title. I ruined, on my Facebook, it says, I ruined drinking careers. That's what I do. Probably why a lot of people don't listen to me. I don't want you to ruin my drinking career, but I only want people listening to me that want their drinking career removed. I work with the willing, man. I'm the person that separates the people. Just hang around me for a day. And you're either going to want what I have or you're really not. There doesn't seem to be much. It seems to be pretty black or white with me. I don't know why people do that. And then they go into division, which I just don't get. I know I swear a lot. I know I'm salty. I know that I'm kind of mean. Yes, I am. I could be mean. If it means saving your fucking life, you bet your ass I'm gonna say something. Yes. I'm not gonna sit back because then I will go to bed that night thinking I could have done something and it will bother me. That's integrity. Integrity, man. Look at the whole damn picture. I'm going to repeat something that I was talking about in the beginning. Nobody was quite here yet. These videos about Karens. Okay? I'm going to tell you something. The ones recording them are the assholes. See, they didn't film the whole part before where they were antagonizing this person in the store, on the road, in the parking lot. These people didn't become pissed off for no fucking reason. They didn't just walk up to them and start yelling at them, okay? These are not people. These are people that are being emotionally triggered by assholes. And if you like or heart it or appreciate it anyway, you're an asshole too. Okay? They're fake. Quit buying it. These are the things in life that are not true. They're not true. Okay? 99% of the videos on Facebook are fake. They're fake. There's always a camera person. Remember that. They always just happen to be in the right place, filming the right angle. Come on. Come on. Don't believe it. It's not true. Quit endorsing this bullshit. Because it is. It's bullshit. I just want to reach out to the people filming it. I want to fucking strangle them for doing that to people. Because you do that to the wrong person, they're going to pull out a gun. They're going to shoot you in your fucking head, dude. Don't be stupid. Don't fuck around because you're going to find out. What does that mean? You'll find out how much time somebody has on their hands. Like me. Somebody fucked with me 5 years ago. Now 4 years ago. Okay? I'm still putting them out of business. You're like, that's a resentment. No, these people kill people. Okay? Is there a vendetta there? Yes, there is. Do I want revenge? Oh, yeah. But if I wanted revenge, if I really truly wanted revenge, I wouldn't have gone the right route. I'm going the legal route. That's why it's taking so long. If I wanted to do it my route, I'd probably be spending a little bit of time in jail right now. But so would they. They'd be spending a lot more time. But I don't go that route. See, I know how to poke bears too. My empathy not only allows me to help people, but I can fuck with your life too. But I choose not to. I choose not to be that person. Because that's not God's will. Nope. Revenge isn't God's will. Wishing bad karma on other people is not God's will. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. See, Ingrid, we went a little bit longer. You didn't miss me. All right. 10:51. What to do? I don't know. I love you. Peace out. And have a